wrapped up in my sleeping bag, looking out the window at Aaron's house as the sun is beginning to creep over the horizon. And the trees are silhouetted black against the emerging blue sky with the fading stars up in the sky. And I think to myself how much I hate Aaron because he's got it fucking made with this fantastic house of his, this nice little piece of property tucked away out in the backwoods of South Dakota. God, I fucking hate him. I hope he dies. I hope he dies of syphilis. You piece of shit.
It's kind of one of those deals where don't interrupt your enemy if they're helping you or making a mistake. Here we go. Look, for all you big wig accounting firms, and even they mentioned some medium ones in this article, like your second tier, no less valuable though, accounting firms. If you all want to keep here, just don't. You know what? This is all employers, but particularly the accounting field. You keep bitching and whining about there not being enough accountants. We can't find people. We can't find people. And it's the same way that people bitch and whine, like, I can't lose weight. I can't lose weight. And everyone tells you the fucking solution, but you don't want to do it. Which in that case, it would be shut the fuck up about it. But we all know the solution to losing weight, only two things, diet and exercise. That's it. We can't find people. Maybe pay them more. And as Chad and I have talked specifically in the accounting industry, get rid of your ridiculous education requirements to sit for the CPA test. If you're looking for CPAs, that's if you're looking for CPAs. But you're going to be like, we're just going to go round and round in circles because you keep thinking there's a way. Is there a way I could say magic words and comb my hair a certain way and then girls touch peeing? It's the same thing with you accounting firms. Is there a way we could get more people to work for us, but without paying them more? No, there isn't. Stop pissing away your fucking time. Imagine in a world, imagine if 5 years ago, I'm going to say it would have been better 10. You would have known this was coming 10, but let's say 5 years ago when it was obvious that you said, hey, you know what? We're just going to pay 5 to 10% more than our competitors. And we're going to get the best talent. How much better would you be off by now? But no, you think there's a magic button. You think there's a magic way you're going to get more. We had committees about diversity and holding hands, and then we had free pizza at night. Hey, you'll do all this horse shit, but you won't pay more money. So here's kind of a lengthy article. It meanders a bit, but it shows you that there's no serious intention of turning this around, which is fine by me because me and Chad make money helping young men and women go and get careers in accounting without having to work for you assholes. Like this huge bypass. Where now you don't have to go to college. No, you don't have to sit. You don't have to get a master's degree. Now you don't have to work. Now here's a much easier route to you sitting on a beach. And that's fine. Don't solve the problem. I'm gonna let the accounting employers, the accounting industry keep like, oh my God, what's going on? Oh, we need more maternity leave. From Accounting Today, I know it's your favorite magazine as it is mine. Why accounting firms are bleeding talent. The talent shortage facing accounting profession is well known at this point, as graduates with accounting majors are deterred by stagnant wages and a lack of education on career paths, while existing accountants leave the field entirely. Amid this identity crisis, firms are starting. They're just starting now. This is like your wife left you and sent you pictures for 5 years of her banging other guys on the beach, and then you start to realize your relationship might be in trouble. How lethargic and glacially slow are you people? By the way, the author of this article, he knows what's what. He knows what's going on. It is just amazing how So industrial leaders, oh, big four. Oh my God, everyone sucks our dick to have our consultants. We have the hottest girls in pencil skirts in our auditing department. We're so fucking intelligent. Do you see all of our awards? And they're like, why can't we find? Where's my wife? What's the divorce paper? What's this? Data from the most recent ADP National Employment Report published last month showed the service providing sector had 101,000 jobs in September. Okay, it's like a quarter ago. The article's only 2 months old. 20,000 of which were for roles in professional and business services like accounting and tax prep. The month before, the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 1,500 new postings described accounting-related positions. But many in the field say hurdles to becoming a licensed CPA, including the test itself, are simply not worth the payoff. You know, it... Man, who wrote this? Frank Gargano, God bless you. There's gotta, you Catholics out there, you gotta nominate one of us as the patron saint of banging their head against the wall, okay? The patron saint of posterity, right? It's a tough job. We got to do it. And Frank's one of these guys. But look at him speak truth. But many in the field say the hurdles to becoming a licensed CPA, including the test itself, are simply not worth the payoff. Here, this is a great quote. Tuition costs 6 figures, 150 credit hours just to sit for the exam, and a median salary of $80,000 just isn't going to get most younger people out of bed in the morning when they can work from their couch, making more money doing things they're interested in, and have a flexible schedule, said Aaron Andrews, owner of the Vero Beach, Florida-based firm Level Accounting and Advisory. Good for you, Aaron. Girl, Aaron. Andrews highlighted the proliferation of social media personalities and private equity firms encroaching on the accounting space as supposed experts, driving the consumer demand for increased availability and devaluing licenses. Wait, look, okay, maybe private equity, I don't know what private equity firms are doing. And you may say, oh, social media personalities, which would be me and Chad coming in on here, pointing out, no. This is the industry's doing. People didn't just wake up one day and say, let's shit on the accounting profession. Right? Specifically, the employers of the accounting profession. The employers of the accounting profession have been shitting on the employees. They've been requiring stupid, and their behavior is absurd. All we're doing is pointing it out. That's it. The chicken or the egg, it was the chicken. It was the accounting employers. It wasn't social media that started this. Being available and offering a great client experience seemed to be more important than having letters after your name today, she said. Some organizations seek to address this disparity, are developing their own training regimens. They're starting it. They're starting to develop their training regimens, right? They want you to have training regimens. And partnering with outside trade groups to expand recruitment efforts. Why don't you just pay more? In addition to partnering with the National Association of Black Accountants, that sounds like, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I would get the comic book titled The National Association of Black Accountants, right? I'm not joking. Hear me out. I know we're going to go on a tangent now. Shut the fuck up. The National Association of Black Accountants. So unassuming, so mild, so predictable. But at night, and there'd be some sexy sisters, huh? I'm not. And at night, they go and do really cool crime fighting shit. Could be related to accounting, like the forensic guy, the nerdy. Fat nerdy forensic guy in the National League of Black Accountants. All right, he's doing these things. Like, oh my God, I've uncovered a tremendous amount of fraud with the El Pais cartel, and then they send in the National League of Black Accountants at night, and then like they got a little watch and it beeps. Oh no, it's the warning signal, and then they all get up, from their mild-mannered jobs, and then they like drive home and they suit up, and they all rendezvous at the point, and they come in with the strategy and how they're going to get the El Pais cartel. And then everyone goes back to normal Monday morning, like nothing happened. And then like the scene can close. They're sitting around the water cooler, and then some guy comes up and like, hey, Frank would be a black account. Hey, Frank, how was your weekend? And he'd say something witty with an accounting ending. It's something it all balanced out in the end. Something like that. Why am I not given a budget to make cartoons and movies? Get honest to God. The National League of Black Accountants. No one's gonna not a single fucking penny. Not a single fucking penny. In addition to partnering with the National Association of Black Accountants and Future Business Leaders of America, you just made it too long. That's not going to sell on the movie theaters. Clifton Larson Allen launched an apprenticeship program named CLA Academy this year to prepare them for roles across the company. Did you pay them more? Did you pay for their tuition? We got an apprenticeship program. Shouldn't you have an apprenticeship program anyway? Shouldn't there be a little bit of training? The New York-based Whitman Transition Advisors debuted its talent solutions team this month. Oh, hey, we're not going to pay you more, but we created a talent solutions team this month to help clients tackle staffing challenges through services that include full-time and fractional recruitment, outsource advisory, and technology tools. Give them the fucking money. You know what would be great about the National League of Black Accountants, if this was to be a superhero movie, is they would make so much money through their Batmaning at night, right? Through the superheroing. And they'd have like a really cool lair and it'd be all awesome. They have really great cars and all that. But the money they make as mild-mannered CPAs would be nothing. And they just have to tolerate, to keep their cover, they'd have to tolerate, kind of the Dilbert boss, kind of the American Office, the TV show. Like they'd just be like, yeah, I'm aware how that works. I know, whatever, facta, I know. But they gotta, oh, is that how it works? And then, the boss comes, hey, did you see this article? The El País cartel got taken up. Apparently a lot of embezzlement. No kidding. How about that? Then they got to contact an FBI or the CIA or whoever, the begrudging, pissed off, like, hey, it's this day. You stay in your lane. National League of Black Accountants. This is a government. This is the FBI. This is the FBI's case. No one give me a fucking penny to run with this. Big fro. Big tits. Nice ass. We can't have any fun. Where was he? I like my idea better than this article. Where'd it go? Zachary Gordon, a CPA and chairs. Oh, okay. The Whitman Transvise, a full-time frictional recruitment, outsourced advisory and technology tools. Okay, fine. That's not going to do anything. Zachary Gordon, a CPA and chairperson of the New York State Society of CPAs Digital Assets Committee, said technology isn't just essential for addressing the immediate effects of the shortage, but is also shaping the evolution of the profession. AI will help to complete mindless, repetitive tasks and allow talent to shine with higher value aspects of an engagement. All right, when's that happening? When is AI doing it? Keep us posted. Accounting becomes less about commodities like a tax return or financial statements and more about being a trusted advisor to provide tangible value to clients, Gordon said. Todd McDonald, the CPA and co-founder of Valid 8 Financial, agreed with the sentiment, highlighting how today's artificial intelligence-powered tools allow what was once lengthy data preparation to be completed in hours as opposed to weeks. All right, so this is happening. Outside of wages and upward mobility, the profession's long hours and general lack of flexibility are driving away younger professionals. Major firms like Ernst & Young recognize these shifts and are developing. They have been developing in the 5 years, right, that this has been a known issue. Now they're developing plans to hold a meeting, to schedule another meeting, to evaluate the likelihood and probabilities of holding another meeting to evaluate what they could do to keep employees. to address some of the core issues. The organization's U.S. firm plans to allocate roughly $1 billion over the next 3 years to boost early career compensation. All right, so you're paying more. That's good. And fund the development of AI-powered audit and tax software. Okay, here's what I want to know. How much is going to salaries versus your AI software? I guarantee you the majority is going to AI. I guarantee you that's where it's going. There was a time where working ridiculous hours during busy season and not seeing your family was a badge of honor, said Dean Sonderegger, a general manager of research and learning at Walters Research and Learning? General manager of research and learning at an accounting firm? Tell me you got too many white-collar workers without telling me you have too many white-collar workers. Walters Kluwer Tax and Accounting. Many younger employees no longer feel this way and are looking for more balance between their work and personal lives and are attracted to firms that are more flexible. Oh, so maybe remote work and more money? Amid the growing talent shortage facing the profession, the American Institute of CPAs, they're coming to the rescue. Here they come in their slow-mobile. Worked with the National Association of State Auditors, Comptrollers, and Treasurers to push a joint public report to possibly hold a meeting about evaluating holding another meeting. Publish a joint report offering tailored recommendations for creating a strong pipeline of future talent in the public sector. I'm going to send that to Chad. We're going to go over that and see if this. Let's see if. Oh, okay. I'm gonna send that to Chad. He might be tuning into this. Chad, look up AICPA and CIMA title, Public Sector CPA Resources, the Current Landscape and the Recommendations for the Future. One of the main disparities highlighted in the report is the differences in accounting and auditing standards between those working in government and private sector markets. CPAs working in the public sector often come with specialized expertise in certain areas, but salaries and audit fees aren't always commensurate with that knowledge. We have a talent shortage in accounting that affects business as a whole, and many of the pipeline initiatives the profession is putting in place will help the public sector as well. Susan Kofi, the AICPA CEO of Public Accounting, said in a statement this month, when it comes to top leaders working to stem the outflow of professionals, oh yeah, what are they doing? What are they doing? To stem the outflow of professionals from the world of accounting, 8 honorees on Accounting Today's 2024 ranking of the MP elite are practicing what they preach. What? 800? What is this? What's this award? Dude, you guys got awards and commissions and committees and reports and AI but none of you are going to spend more money on people? The 2024 MP Elite. It's just a long article. I guess these are like nerds who won award. Aaron Dawson, Christopher Greer, Alnisha Jones, Vanessa Cruz would. I would. Carla McCall would not. Edward Monborn, James Ramus, Eileen Sheridan. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna send this all to Chad. They're the elite. They're gonna save us. Are practicing what they preach: public perception, tighter partnerships with colleges and universities, broader education regarding career paths in accounting, and more. Are all areas in which MP did I not tell you guys? Did I not tell you that the accounting shortage is here to stay? They're going to do everything but hit the gym and diet. They're going to do everything but eat less and exercise more. It's like trying to get a fat person to lose weight. They'll get their nails done. They'll put on weaves. They'll put on a sharp dress. They'll put on heels. What other dumb stuff do you people do to not lose? You'll wear a black shirt because what was it? Wasn't there a shirt for fat guys that make you look thin because of the way it's? You'll do everything but hit the fucking gym. Public perception, tighter partnerships with colleges and universities, broader education regarding career paths in accounting, and more are all areas in which the MP elite are working to make change. This is like, we need you to build us a plane. And the MP elite is saying, we got this. And I go over to the construction place and the MP elite are building a boat. I'm like, that's not a plane. That's not what I need. It ain't going to work. These recommendations are designed for deployment right away as part of long-term strategies. They're going after the lights. The accounting profession faces a significant challenge in how it's perceived, particularly by younger generations. Christopher Greer, chief executive of Sikich, told AT, to combat this, we need to launch a multi-tiered education and awareness campaign. Oh my God. Are you the same guys that try to make Christian rap popular? Like, what? Who is your market? What? I'm here. I just need $250 million. Don't tell me the National League of Black Accountants, the movie, video game, and comic book. Do not tell me that would not drive up recruitment for accounting, especially within DEI, because we know you big time accounting firms, like white people don't exist. Like they don't really count, right? But if it was a good show and there were girls with big boobs in it, and it was well done, which I would guarantee you under my tutelage, it would be like, man, accounting's kind of cool. That people would know that I could be flying out on jetpacks and saving the world. But it would definitely make people aware of the accounting world. And we could even fit in subtle self-employment messages like, yeah, I'm thinking about becoming self-employed. And then his colleague would look at him and say, you are self-employed. Like, no, I mean during the daytime. You know, like I could go and work remotely from home and da-da-da. Like, no, you got to keep your cover. You already are self-employed. You got a night job. Like, it writes itself. We got the Milfy Avenger. We got the National League of Black Accountants. What else do you want? What else do you want? Oh, we'd have a good time. Don't worry. But here they got a multi-tiered education and awareness campaign. Recruiters are starting to focus less on how long a candidate has been in accounting and more on what skills they bring to the table. But as a tool of available professionals continue shrinking, experts from Southfield, Michigan-based top 100 firm Plant Morgan weighed in on how the organizations can stay ahead of the curve. Here we go. Are you ready for something that also is not money? At the heart of the trend are a host of factors, a lack of education on career opportunities being one of the most significant. Apparently not. Apparently not. Accounting is not a linear profession, and aspiring accountants are often not informed about the various paths they can pursue. As a result, early career professionals may struggle to envision the long-term utility of a myriad of opportunities. Here's more money, and our auditing girls have bigger tits. Oh my God, we got a surplus of people. What's happening? And on Friday, we all tune in to the National League of Black Accountants. I'd have it on Friday afternoon so that everyone would be tempted to watch it. We need a cool intro, like some great music. And a tax profession said Paul Bryant and Stan Hanna, partners at Plant Moran. Fewer and fewer college students are choosing to major in accounting, making those who do a valuable assets to firm of any size. That's why we underpay them and make them work 80 hours a week. But what can companies do to distinguish themselves from other competitors? Here we go again. Is it going to be more money? These successful firms will achieve this by creating a culture that fosters mutual support, offers meaningful career opportunities, promotes team cohesion, and ensures both personal and professional fulfillment. Did you just talk to a Karen? Did you go to Karen AI bot and say worthless pablum that doesn't include more money? Eric Abadi, CEO of San Antonio-based regional leader ATKG Advisor. So now you all know not to go work there if you're looking for more money because they don't believe that's like in their toolbox. Said in an interview at AT's Daniel Hood, simply put, culture wins. No, no. Let me show you younger people some. Okay. Do you see how far and how hard these people go to avoid paying you more money? And listen to me, they are spending more money on this horseshit, and it is costing them more money in terms of shortages and employee burnout than if they just pay people more money. Now, link below. Of course, I was going to mention it, but me and Chad have that course, The World's Greatest Accounting Career. I have a link below. You can find it on Teachable, right? But whereas we do thoroughly go through how you can become a CPA, a traditional accountant working for an accounting firm, but in spirit and philosophically, and we don't hide this at all in the course, we make it very clearly known to you that you are just way better off going and becoming self-employed as quickly as possible. This is my point. Listen, do you want to deal with this shit? These successful firms will achieve this by creating a culture that fosters mutual support, offers meaningful career opportunities, promote team cohesion, ensures both personal and professional fulfillment. Or you get to work from a laptop on a beach, employed by yourself remotely, and you get to keep all the fucking money. This is such a convoluted and inefficient and ultimately time wasting, to the point it might even be life impairing way to get established as an accountant. That's why I read this. This is a long article about not money. This is what awaits you if you go down the traditional career path, which is still fine. I mean, yeah, you get your CPA, you're going to be fine. But I don't know if it's worth it. Not when it's so easily to become self-employed as an accountant nowadays. A body represents one perspective of leaders, those focus on changing the tried and true corporate culture that is standard throughout the accounting profession, while others focus on career mapping and wage disparities. Oh my God, are we going to talk about the money now? What will it take to fix the pipeline issue? Money. Did I mention the money? Competitive wages. No. Higher than average wages. Go get the best. Get the 4.0s. Ample preparation for certification exams and a rebranding campaign. These are just a few of the recommendations that experts with the National Pipeline Advisory Group shared for how employers can do their part in addressing staffing shortages. With so many of the themes we uncovered, the solutions lie at the employer's feet. Jennifer Wilson, who served as a facilitator for the group's work, told attendees that the AICPA Engage Conference, man, they got a lot of conferences. I wonder how much it costs to send all these accountants and employees and policy wonks to conferences. I wonder if you took that money instead and gave everybody a 15% raise, if that might solve the problem. You spend more fucking money studying the problem than fixing it. We're going to have to make changes. We need to take responsibility as employers for these solutions. Salaries were the first up. Here's hope. I mean, it's not completely hopeless. There's been articles where there's a gal in Minnesota. I think she sits on the MNCPA board, and she went right up to the state, says, you need to lower the requirements to sit for the CPA exam. And God bless her. God bless her. There was another state I think was talking the same, but this is glacially slow. Shit, me and Chad been talking about this for 2 years. What's it going to be? 2035? But it's going to be a decade? Like, all right, we finally got rid of the master's requirement to sit for the CPA exam. Are you going to be as slow as Hollywood, getting rid of the woke DEI fat ugly girl boss horse shit? And then all of a sudden people like, oh, well, you made a great movie, but people don't give a crap because they got apathy and they've tuned out. Salaries were the first up as data from Group's report found that only 1 in 9 business majors selected accounting as their major, as the others were able to obtain a higher salary in a more competitive industry. I doubt that. That I doubt. Is that it? That's the article? Kind of was an abrupt ending. I don't believe, no. Accounting is maybe IT in the aughts, but accounting, I think, is still the highest paying undergrad in business. The rest, marketing, business, HR, fuck out of here. Well, there you go. Don't worry. The shortage will remain. It'll still be here. And if you were interested in an accounting career, but you don't want to go through that mind-numbing horse shit of sitting through meetings about potentially forming a committee to run some research and to do some research on potentially evaluating the prospective chances of increasing your pay. If you just want to go become an enrolled agent or a bookkeeper and do it by studying yourself and not having to go to college and just take some tests and certifications, after enough years experience, you're savvy enough to offer your own accounting services. We're estimating on around 3 years, depending how aggressively you work toward. May I recommend to you the course link below called The World's Greatest Accounting Career? It's available on Teachable. It does not teach you accounting. It just gives you the roadmap on how to most efficiently go to get the type of accounting career you would like to have. So it's not just one roadmap, because there's multiple destinations in accounting, but it goes through the main ones. And yes, it will save you $150. That's what it costs, is $150 plus your sales tax. But if it prevents it, ask Chad. Chad spent $100,000 getting his master's in accountancy so he could sit for the CPA. He didn't have to go to, Notre Dame. Could have gone to Western Governors University. You could have gone to a cheap online school that was accredited. It'll save you a lot of fucking time and money. And I'll tell you right now, you guys don't have to become a CPA. If you don't have a family, if you don't need steady income and insurance, it's just you. Chad, no, it's not worth it. You could go make almost as good as money, not as good of money, but you can make good money not having to go and get your CPA, which saves you 6 years of college. All right, let's go to the super chats. Dre, $2, but they say AI is going to replace the accountants. I'm still waiting for that to happen. Cyberbully, $2. I'm surprised there's a shortage. Every failure to launch mid to late 20s dude I run into is going into accounting right now. Seems like the new coding boot camp drop shipping. Good for them, though. Maybe it is turning around. Based on the data that I saw from the National Center for Education Statistics, accounting is dropping. And okay, hopefully there is an uptick. Maybe in your neighborhood there is. But the numbers haven't reflected that yet. Though, if I recall correctly, the latest numbers I looked at was 2023. Maybe there has been a jump up. But even if there is a jump, unless it's like a 500% jump, there are so many CPAs dropping. I think in the past 5 years, they lost like 20%, a fifth of the CPAs, mostly old boomers retiring. The numbers still look very good. I should look that up. I should see the number of accounting majors, see if the National Center for Education. Well, I might have to wait a month so they can tally the data for 2024. But yeah, we'll find out. We can ask Chad if he has a lot of people knocking at his door this tax season, or if it's just the phone is not ringing off the hook. We'll see if he's desperate this year if he has a shortage of clients. Cyberbully, $5. Accounting is one of the last gigs you can do remotely. All the stem cells I know, including me, have been forced back to the office due to the poor job market. There must be I thought it was just strictly IT and computers that took the hit. And maybe they were the initial ones to take the hit, but it seems like it's spreading. We could be in an actual recession. Oh, they'll blame it on Trump. Trust me. Yeah, this is starting to spread. You're not the only one to say this about other professions. Hey, look, if there's some downtime, again, go become a security guard and start taking your courses online or study online. Get certified. It's all there. The world's greatest accounting career. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys later. I'll be on with Vlad Elkins, the Elkins Accounting Hour, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific. We'll see you guys then. Toodles.